All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another SMO any percent race for the Open, brought to you by Dansta and Plan B Esports. We've got our first of two Division B semifinals coming up between lex206 and Arkani. The winner of this will be moving on to the grand finals. So a lot on the line here for these runners. Very interested to see how this one goes. Um, Something really cool to note is that these runners have PBs that are 2 seconds apart. So, I mean, we've seen close races throughout the day so far, and we could get to see another really close one here today in this one with how close their PBs are. Should be pretty insane. I'm very much looking forward to see who pulls out this one. I know Lex has been cooking in this league so far, has dropped, I think, either the only or one of two 103s so far. And Arkani's been doing very, very good as well. So both these runners definitely deserve to be here in the semis, but only one can move on to the finals. Who will it be? Guess we'll know in about just over an hour. My name is Casual. I am also in Division B. Well, I am out now, but I'm particularly interested in this matchup because it is the division I'm also in. But yeah, should be a good one. Looks like we're just getting things sorted out here. Um, yeah, it looks like we should be getting underway very, very shortly here. Yeah, it looks like Arkani is going to be setting up that offset. Lex will be joining pretty soon as well. And then we'll be underway. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like the commands were updated. Um, Definitely make sure to go check out the runners on their respective Twitch channels. Oh, looks like Lex is going to be starting off slightly behind. Oh, reload. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I may have got a bit behind. There we go. All right, perfect. Yeah, it's nice and synced up now. Nice. But yeah, make sure to follow both the runners on their respective main Twitch channels. They are streaming on alts, so I don't think either of them are live right now. Maybe they are, but yeah, that's where you can go follow them for all their very, very cool SMO endeavors. My name is Casual. I'm on comms for this one by myself. Um, I also do move the Mario as well in multiple different Mario games. Looks like we might have to refresh Arkani here. Yeah. Uh, Wait, are we sure this is? Are we sure these are different runners? This looks very, very synced. Um, I have a bad feeling we might be seeing it. Okay, there we go. All right, looks like Lux is going to be slightly ahead, going for that left side. Meanwhile, Arkani going for that right side. Oh, Lex misses it though. Gonna have to back it up. And this, okay, wow. Lex still ever so slightly ahead, even with that mishap. But yeah, pretty clean second phases here from both. And yeah, they're just about synced up leaving this Gap Kingdom. And then we've also got the main man, Dansta, on the restream for this one. Definitely go check out Dansta on his main. He's the one that made this whole thing possible, so definitely huge shout outs to Dansta there. Yeah, we gotta love internet moments. So fun. Seems like everything should be fine now, though. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Whatever you want to do, that it stays up now, leading up to this point. But yeah, it looked like both of them had 223 caps. So very, very good beginnings here for both. Despite the little hiccup there from Lex, still able to get a 223. And yeah, both getting these first moves pretty cleanly. I would assume neither of them will be going for DSS. I don't think we've seen it from either of them this tournament so far, in both of their matches, respectively. So I'd be very shocked if we saw one here. But yeah, both of them getting started here. And yeah, no DSSs, understandably so. saying, we are keeping track of stuff like who's goes for DSS, who's going for chest clip, stuff like that. If you're interested in any of that, we do have our stats sheets. Exclamation point stats B for this division. And then we also have the stats for the other divisions as well. We do stats A, stats C, stats D, I think stats S probably as well. Ooh, our Arkani taking a little bit of damage. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I can't actually hear anything myself, but on stream, it sounds like it's good, which is nice. Yeah, Lex making a little bit of a mistake here on Madame Brood, but Arkani must have as well, because they are synced up. Wait. That is actually crazy, and we see the coins, so we know it's not the same feed twice. That's really cool. And yeah, literally, wow, that's so cool. That's what you love to see for races. And I mean, heck, if this is any indicator of what's to come, we could have our 4th consecutive banger of a matchup here. I mean, at this point, with it being semifinals and quarterfinals and beginning of Div S's, I'm sure we'll only see bangers from here on out. So it shouldn't be a surprise, but it's still really fun to see. Oh, we do have the Arkani cam, that's true. Oh no, oh, taking the pipe! No, that actually might have been a little bit quicker form there in that case. Oh no, unfortunate. That's gonna give Lex a little bit of a lead, leaving Cascade. But Arkani giving us a bit of a funny moment there. And I mean, it is just in the beginning. So, I mean, it shouldn't affect too much. I mean, if Lex wins by like 5 seconds, maybe we look back at that as being a difference maker, but you know, it's the beginning of the run. Shake it off, and we just go through the rest of the run now cleanly. Hopefully. But I mean, in Sand Kingdom here, it can be difficult to play cleanly. Especially with Mario getting sand all in his overalls and whatnot. No, not like that. But no, it is difficult to play well in sand, especially if we're going to be seeing some platform clips and reverse jacksies. Let's see here, Lex, yeah, with more than enough time for that DSTA. Getting a little bit stuck there on the roof, but still more than enough time to get this bird. Arkani in the meantime, more than enough time to make DSTA himself. Oh, getting stuck a little bit as well. Should be fine though still. Knows where that bird is. And makes it clean. I guess this is Division B now, right? Where it is 103s. Like, the last 3 races have been Division A, so I kind of just got used to seeing platform clips, but I guess it is possible we might not see it here. I didn't really consider that. You know that Lex doesn't go for it? Okay, okay. I'm trying to remember if Arkani does. Well, that's why we have our handy stat sheet. We can see what Arkani has gone for in his runs. Lex finding that Doom just fine. Let me pull this up real quick. So Arkani... Oh, it looks like Arkani might not go for platform clip either, just looking at his first race. Let's see the second race. Yeah, did not go for it either. Okay, so we probably won't see plat clips then. That's the beauty of the stats sheet. You get to see stuff like that. We will get to see a dram attempt, though, from Lex. Looks like that should be A-OK, and is. And yeah, here we go. No plat clips. Oh, Arkani! Bit of a bug. Somehow avoids damage there. Wow. And we'll set up for this dram attempt as well. A little bit scuffed, but could still possibly see it work. Oh, but no, not quite getting it, unfortunate. Meanwhile, Lex not going to be going for reverse Jaxi either, just going for the standard route here. I mean, I guess if you're not going for platform flip, reverse Jaxi is not really necessary, and I don't believe it saves a whole lot of time. So, understandable here. And Arkani not going for it either. Looks like we are getting some small hiccups here on the internet. Sure, it'll all be fine. Um, I'm sure it'll all be good, right? Okay, this is weird. I'm seeing the timer running, but my gameplays are completely frozen. Oh, I jinxed it. The timer is now frozen as well. Looks like we might be having some internet issues here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Looks like we're back. Looks like we're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, probably good to reload them, just to make sure. Man, we love internet when it works. Oh, looks like for a brief moment while Arkani is reloading, looks like you get a double lex206 view. Oh, that's double Arkani now, I'm pretty sure. If I saw that correctly, I'm pretty sure Lex is going to be getting a 1047 sand here, meanwhile Arkani getting about a 1054. So if I saw that correctly, it should be less than 10 seconds apart here. I guess we'll see once we get Lex's gameplay back on here. Oh, okay, maybe less, or maybe more rather. Might have been slightly behind. So it looks like, yeah, it's about actually more like 15 to 20 seconds now for Lex into Lake. Oh, misses the vault. No problems though for Lex, making it work. Now I'm not sure. Okay, Lex not opting to do late clip. I'm not sure if our Arkani goes for it or not. Let me pull the sheet back up. The handy dandy stat sheet does not look like it. Oh, Arkani, an unfortunate bong, just getting an unlucky angle there. And oh, we are going to see the late clip from Arkani. Okay. Oh, but the fake clip! No! You hate to see it. Gets it on the second try, though, but it clips back in bounds! No! Oh, man. You got this. Third time's the charm, as they say. There we go. Well done. Unfortunately, though, probably will be losing time even with that lake clip. Because Lex looks like he had a pretty good lake without it. Okay, yeah, but looks like Lex will be a good chunk ahead of the lake, oh, especially with that bunk there as well. Losing a little bit more time. We'll get to see the full extent here once Lex globes. I'm gonna be having about a 1307 globe. And I guess I forgot to do this, but big shout out to Zach in the box for dropping the raid earlier before this race. For those of you that might still be here from that, welcome on in. Got a very, very good match for you here now. But yeah, shows Zach in the box, who's going to be competing a little bit later in, I believe, Division S. Not sure when his first match will be. Is it this week? Actually, not sure. I know it's not today. Does not look like it's anytime this week, but I believe he's in Div S if I'm remembering right. Pretty sure I saw that. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be about a 40-ish second difference here out of Lake. Arkani with a 14:08. So yeah, Lex definitely in the driver's seat here at the beginning of the run. But, you know, it is just early goings. We've seen Wooded, especially Nutclip, claim multiple lives here today. We even saw a death in Wooded by Crunchy as well in the last race. So, you know, Wooded, very, very unforgiving. See if Lex is able to traverse it fine. Oh, taking some damage. Gonna have to help refill. Not the end of the world. At least it wasn't a death. But that will be just a free 2 seconds he'll want back, I'm sure. But is going to be setting up for the tree route. Oh, we've got the message in chat. I will not repeat that word just because I am not a Gen Zer myself. But you know, I'm assuming that's Arkani support if I were to guess. Shit, it's Arkani. Oh, Alpha. Sorry. Yep, my bad. Getting my generations mixed up. I don't know why I did that, because I'm Gen Z as well. I'm the ripe old age of 23. I don't know how I got that mixed up. Okay, Arkani setting up for the nut flip as well. Looks good and is good. Lex had a clean one as well. Had a little bit of trouble on the ramp, but... Oh, alright. Sounds good, Dansta. Fingers crossed that everything stays fine. Prage. We get some prages in chat, perhaps, for Dansta's internet. While he's gone. Yeah, both of them moving along here in Wooded. Oh, and there we go. The instant curse. Lex taking some damage on the poison. Commentator quickly getting humbled, realizing he should probably keep his mouth shut. Oh, Lex with a weird chaos dive, and yeah, that is going to be a bonk. Let's see how this FRS goes for Lex. The long jump is good, gets the triple, and is good. Now the rest of the movement here up to the nut. Takes the bonk, but does get the moon. Well done from Lex there. And there we go, yeah. Some small little mistakes from Lex, but nothing serious. There's a lot worse things that could happen in Wooded. I'm sure Lex will take those small mistakes over, say, a death. Or a nut clip fail. Arkani is moving pretty well as well. And yeah, because neither of them grab the story moon, both of them will be going for spiritless here. Lex basically leaving the tower as Arkani enters. I'm not sure what the time difference is for tower, but you could say it's one tower apart. There we go. We love our American-esque metrics for measuring things. And yeah, okay, Arkani gonna be leaving tower now as Lex enters Flooded Pipes. So yeah, I mean, still pretty close together here. Both of them having pretty clean woods. Not anything too serious. One outside apart. Yes, I was trying to think of the word. There we go. Thank you, Game Nerd. And now it looks like it'll basically be one-footed pipes apart. There we go. We're keeping on track here today. You love to see it. Yeah, it quite literally is one-footed pipes. Let's go. Love to see it. But yeah, that's, what is that, 1908 wooded from Lex, I believe? Ooh, Arkani having a weird issue there with the ball jumps. Not too sure what happened there. But is gonna be a bit low here. Gonna, yeah, take some damage. That gets so awkward with that cycle. Yeah, no, I never thought about that either. That is quite interesting to see though, with this race showing us that. That's quite neat. Okay, so we had a 1908 from Lex, and looks like we have about a 1944 from Arkani, so about a 35-second difference here out of Wooded. So, I mean, 35 seconds might seem like a good bit in a speed run, but, in a race setting, it's really not much at all. Anything can happen so quickly, especially in these later kingdoms, that 35 seconds really is not that much. And yes, if you were thinking about sending your child to school, maybe just send them to the Plan B Esports Twitch channel instead. Could get well educated there as well. Love our educational facts here over on the Plan B Esports channel. All right, now what's the measurement here? It's about 2 Bowser cycles difference. And yeah, I mean, good cloud here from Lex. I would assume Arkani will probably be able to follow suit. But we'll see about Lost here. We saw, I believe it was Crunchy having some troubles with Meme Tree in the last run. Hopefully that's not the case here. Oh, an interesting beginning movement there for Lex. Gonna have to take the lower platform here with a rainbow spin. About a ruler apart? Quite possible, that guy. Quite possible. Wonder what the differences will be in Lost here. Wonder if we'll get to see that. Lex making this beginning movement work. It is a bit scuffed for him, but he is making it work. Ooh, the vault there. I feel like that's the first time I've ever seen a vault in that specific area. That was quite interesting. Oh, Arkani, interesting roll cancel there. And yeah, I mean, both of them had pretty good meme trees and good beginnings. Oh, Lex! Oh, gonna have to get another one here. I forget what these guys are called. The name just eludes me at the moment, but gonna need a second one to break open the moon block here. Trapedal. There we go. I thought of it. Ah. There we go. Thank you, Game Nerd. But I barely got it. There we go. I remembered reverse Trapedal of all things for some reason. Even though I've never done reverse Trapedal in my life. Oh, Lex not gonna quite get the Deathless. Gonna lose a couple seconds. Assuming Arkani does hit it, of course. He might not even lose time here at all if Arkani does not get it. But yeah, it's going to be lost for Lex. Pretty good, besides that Deathless miss. Nothing too bad happening to him. And, okay, looks like Arkani's not going to be able to do it either, so... Oh, wait, he actually got Cappy to come back. I thought for sure Cappy was going to be too far away for him. Wow, making it work, though. Okay, I barely missed Lex's lost exit. I wasn't looking. But it looks like it's about 30 seconds, maybe just a tiny bit more. Now heading into the Metro Kingdom. Will we see any Gigglers? Of course, Lex being one of the, I guess you could say, founding fathers of Giggler. And yes, I was actually just pulling up the stats sheet, so thank you. Was just pulling it up. Looks like Lex did not go for it in his quarterfinal matchup. That's actually quite interesting. I would have thought for sure Lex, of all people, would be going for it, but guess maybe not. It looks like Arkani did not go for it in his quarterfinal either. So we might not get to see a Giggler here, but you know, that's alright. We're all about consistency here in a race setting. So whatever the runners are comfortable with, that's probably what we'll see them go for. And very understandably so. I myself am a huge advocate for consistency during races. And doing those safe, consistent strats. That's what got me to be able to have a run less than a minute off my PB in the quarterfinals. It wasn't enough, but I was still able to pull out a pretty good run. Welcome back, Lucine. Just in time for some Night Metro action here between Lex and Arkani. And this race has been pretty good so far. Lex holding a bit of a lead, but you know, Arkani definitely still in it to win it. Oh, Lex, bit of difficulty here in the first cycle. Is that Wiggler going to be very close now? Yeah, okay, it's still good. TSS is in races is your jam, Dansta. Interesting. I mean, you do have a 57, so maybe it makes a little bit more sense for you to go for DSS during a race. For us 103, 104 runners in Division B, maybe not so much. To their strats here that they went for in the quarterfinals. Yeah, Lucine saying rip internet. I see the timer. Oh, there we go. I think we're back. You probably can't hear me, chat, but if you can, somehow, some way, refresh your stream. Arkani, this is a little bit scary here. Oh, gets it just barely. Oh my gosh. Very, very scary there for Arkani, but does get it. You know, we love technology when it works. When it doesn't work, maybe we don't love it so much. It can be rough out here. I know all about the internet issues. Don't worry. I can fully understand. But yeah, it looks like we will need to reload them both here. We'll get Arkani's stream reloaded. In the meantime, we'll see double Lex with the drive-by attempt. Not quite getting it though. Second try is clean though. Oh, taking a scooter bounce off of the taxi. That is quite the interaction that you don't see too often. Oh, Lex, just barely missing the dram, just slightly too early. Thanks, Lucine. I know you could. I know, yeah. It happens to the best of us. And yeah, we'll get a brief little double Arkani here as Lex's stream reloads. Looks like a bit of a cleaner movement there for Arkani over at the trash. Yeah, there we go. Lex is back, and we should be all refreshed, resynced, and ready to go. Lex already in here with the musicians. Arkani not too far behind, though. Oh, weird not roll there from Arkani. And yeah, it looks like it's still about 30 apart, if I were to guess. Moving along here, getting this extra moon. Over in the Memorial Park, thank you, Lucine, for correcting me on that. And Arkani will be joining him shortly after having a bit of weird occurrences happening in City Hall there. Oh, weird. I'm not sure what happened there for Lex, but losing his momentum, and as a result. Oh, you were wrong too, Lucine. Jeez. So it wasn't just me then. SMH my head. Cannot believe this. I was corrected, and even that correction was wrong. Hot dang. You hate to see it. But anyway, Lux moving up here pretty cleanly. Arkani looks like he might have a slightly better time here with these set of moons. I'm still shocked there's no checkpoint in the game called Observatory. I swear there was. Like, I am convinced there was, but I guess not. I guess I stand corrected. I'm still kind of shocked by that, honestly. But, you know, that's something to worry about once I'm out of the commentary booth here. I won't dwell on it here when these racers are going at it. Is that maybe what I'm thinking of? That's possible. Oh, Arkani, what was happening there? Stunned and then bonk? Unfortunate set of events there for Arkani. And this will be a 31-18 Metro exit here for Lex. Arkani not too far behind. Oh, this is an interesting people's room here from Arkani. It's quite possible I was thinking of observation deck then, yes. Okay, and it looks like it's about a 31-44 from Arkani. So yeah, about 25 seconds apart. So I mean, still a very, very close race. You know, we've seen it in the other races. We've had some close ones. I think this is actually so far the furthest we've seen the racers be from each other leaving Metro so far today. Like, I'm pretty sure in our first race they were about 5 seconds apart leaving Metro. In our second race they were 2 seconds apart. And in our third race they were 3 seconds apart leaving Metro. So this is definitely the widest gap out of first half in a run so far, and it's still only 25. That just shows you how good the races have been today. And I mean, I'm sure with our last 2 races as well, we're going to have a great day here because we have our Division S beginning after this. Crunchy did take home the win, Lucine. I believe he got a high 102, and C-Man got a very low 104. So it was just over a minute apart, and Crunchy took home the win. It actually did come down to mech. It was like 3 seconds apart going into mech, and then C-Man missed TA, and then had some mishaps in Moon. So, I mean, it came down to the wire. And it looks like we're actually going to be seeing a routing difference here. Lex opting not to do Snowdram, whereas Arkani will be. And unless Lex is doing ICC, but I severely doubt it. Let's see. No, we didn't see him go for it in the quarterfinals. So I'd assume we're just going to be seeing the standard beginner route here from Lex. Honestly, I don't blame him. Oh gosh, we've got the conflict in chat here. We've got the Arkani support from Zach in the box, and we've got the Lex support from Senior Wolf. Who will prevail? Will it be the support from Zach, or will it be the support from Senior Wolf? Stay tuned to find out. So far, it is looking like Senior Wolf support might be slightly better. Zach might have to step it up a bit. It looks like they're very close right now, but keep in mind Arkani does have to go for Snowdram. So it's a little bit more of a gap than it might look like. Oh, is it Sir? Okay, I assumed the SR was Senior. My mistake. I will call you Sir Wolf if you prefer that instead. Usually I assume SR is Senior, but maybe I was wrong in doing that. Oh, speed run. That makes a lot of sense. You know what? I'll call you Wolf. How about that? Is that okay? Mind if I just call you Wolf? Oh my gosh, we've got the inflow of Arkani support coming in now. Or, Lukey. I hope I'm saying that right. Looks like we've got a lot of people that know Arkani personally. Very cool. Arkani's close friends coming into the stream. That's what you love to see, folks. That's the true support right there. Alright, and here's where we're going to see the difference here. Lex will be going into the Rango room, and Arkani will be going into the shop, and then going to be setting up that elusive... Elusive? Is that the word? I don't remember. I think it's elusive Snowdram. I think that's what I was going for. You need the Lex close friends now. Need them to say, you know... well, I don't know Lex's first name, but let's go whatever Lex's first name is. Oh, it's a missed Snowdram from Arkani! Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That will give Lex a considerably bigger lead now. And a 36-14 exit here. Alright, well, it looks like Arkani might need even more support. Do we have any more of Arkani's close friends that could join us and give us his first name once again? And yeah, it looks like it will be, yeah, about 40 seconds of difference here heading to Seaside. So Arkani has some catching up to do. Definitely not over yet, but I mean, as of right now, unless Lex does stuff like that. Oh, double bomb! That's not the beginning you want to see if you're Lex. Is that gonna work even? Okay, it is. Look kind of sketchy, but we'll just barely make it work. And there we go. I mean, that does give Arkani a small chance here to make up some time at the beginning of Seaside, but definitely gonna need more than that. That definitely, I hate to say it, but that definitely is not 40 seconds of mistakes for Lex. Oh, Lucine. What's going on here? Nightbot, not very happy with you. Tisk tisk. But yeah, looks like Arkani did have a better start to Seaside here, so we'll make up that little bit of time. Probably will still be about, what, like a 35-second difference or so, assuming the rest goes well for both runners. Oh, a link. I see. Nightbot not liking the links. Unless they're in our commands, where you can check out our runners, you can check out the comms, you can check out our restreamer, you can check out the stats. I won't bother putting them all in chat here, but if you are curious, exclamation point runners, exclamation point restreamer, exclamation point comms, exclamation point stats. And for this division specifically, exclamation point stats B is where you want to go. So we've got some very cool links here in our commands. Lead to some very, very cool people and sheets. Excuse me. Lex with a good fish clip. Oh, never mind. I just assumed that was going to be fine. Maybe I should have looked a bit closer at it. Sorry, Lex. A little bit of a commentator's curse there. You hate to see it. Luckily, it didn't force him to die in pillars or something like that. Surely a commentator's curse would never do that, right? A little bit of a fake moon sink there. And Lex is out. So, gonna be about a 35, 46, maybe 47 seaside exit here for Lex. And Arkani definitely looks like he did make up some of that time. Having a bit of a better seaside here. No fish dip, no. Well, these guys do have 103s, so I mean, I don't blame them. We definitely have seen some attempts in Division A, though, in the previous matches, and I'm sure we'll probably see some attempts in our next two matches coming up. Our next one actually between Hot Boy, our fifth 56 runner ever, versus Mesa. And then our last match of the day, Game Nerd versus Tuxedo Cat. And there we go, good salt triple there for Lex. Oh, thank you for catching that, Lucine. I actually missed that. So yeah, 27 seconds. So yeah, actually Arkani made up a good chunk of time in that seaside. A little bit more than I thought. Wait, did you actually that guy? I mean, I guess. Wow, that's kind of crazy. You're probably the sole person in any low division to ever do that. You are right, Insta. I can do this. I kind of forgot you can do that. In the head-to-head. So yeah, 39-46 versus 40-13. Thank you for reminding me of that. But yeah, I mean, it looks like these beginnings have been fine. I don't think I saw anything that was really worthy of calling out. Like, I don't think there were any missed salt triples or anything. Looks like it was both pretty clean for both of them, rather. Oh, Lex taking a bit of a bonk. He should be able to avoid taking damage here still. Never mind. Okay, why do I say things? Why do I say things, bro? That's crazy. Okay, so Lex is gonna have to do a health refill because of me. Little unfortunate. Surely Arkani. Yeah, okay. Good. I redeemed myself. Oh, I'm surprised Lex didn't bonk there. Wow. That's actually kind of shocking. That definitely looked like he very well could have bonked there on the binoculars. Oh, Lex getting the wrong turnip at first. But all good. And yeah, I mean, oh, okay, an interesting side flip from Lex. Both of them getting that right turnip unlocked. That's not the turnip you want, guys. You want the golden one in the middle. And I mean, both of them eventually getting it, but needing a second try at it. Oh, Lex, or no, Arkani rather, fell into the stew. Okay, that's a new one. Lex is definitely on the left side of your screen, in case you can't read the names. Apparently I can't. And that was a little bit unfortunate. You don't really see people fall into the stew too often. Bit of a weird mistake to make, but yeah, not the end of the world. Only a couple seconds. Oh, Arkani, that's so unfortunate. Just barely. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, no, yeah, no, okay, never mind. Okay, commentator may be losing it a little bit here. Oh, Lex is dead! Okay, I didn't quite catch what happened there because I was kind of focusing on Arkani's forks. But Lex is dead, unfortunately. Then that's gonna give Arkani a chance to catch up here. It's only about, what, 10 seconds now? Excuse me. And taking a bonk as well, so that's going to give Arkani even more of a chance here to catch up. And there we go. Wow, it's only about 3 or 4 seconds now. Oh, and Lex nearly hitting the hammer bro as well. Oh, clean cheese though from Lex. Wow, that was nice. Pretty good from Arkani too, but Lex, that was crazy. And okay, yeah, about a 3 or 4 second difference between these runners. We cannot get enough of close races today, and I love it. We are getting absolute cinema in these races. I'm here for it. And yeah, Placid. I mean, so many people in Division B are like, yeah, they're at the low 103 or maybe, mid 103 range. Like, I think there are only now like maybe 2 runners who have a 104 in Division B, and we started out with like what, 6 or 7, I think, maybe less, but there are definitely less 104 runners now and more 103s in Division B. Oh, Lex! Does he know the backup? He does. Okay. Little bit spooky, but that's actually going to give Arkani the lead. Going into RBM. Oh, and I don't think that matters. I don't think he has to health refill, but yeah, because of the mistakes, Arkani a couple seconds ahead going into RBM. Man, these races, like, this is crazy. This has been a crazy day. Like, it's been absolute cinema. I love that I've been able to be on comms for 3 extremely close races going into late game. It's been so good. I'm glad I decided to sign up for some races today. And I mean, it's only gonna get better from here too. We've got the Division S beginning here after this. Yeah, no, I'm glad I filled it for sure. Like, I mean, the second race in particular, it didn't actually have anybody until I think the last 30 minutes before the race. And I saw it and I was like, okay, I could probably do it. And I'm very glad I did. Because we got quite the race between SA and Proac. And I mean, like I've been saying, all the races today have been extremely good. If you haven't been able to catch any of the other races live so far, definitely make sure to watch those back when the VODs come out. Because they have been very good. Definitely highly recommend. But yeah, now heading into some ruin fights here. Lucine, we don't talk about it. Don't worry. I've only done small curses so far today with Lex. I haven't forced him to die in pillars or anything like that. Why would I ever do that? When would I ever possibly do that? Yeah, we'll see. Well, I mean, I'm assuming these runes will go fine for both runners, so yeah, it should definitely come down to BM. As we like to say in the biz, it all comes down to BLJs. I said it last race, I'll say it again. It comes down to BLJs. Even if it is an SM64, it still comes down to BLJs. Because that's just how it works. I'm sure we could probably find some way to do, BLJ and SMO, right? Surely there's some way that's possible. Surely. It's just a matter of time before we find it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's basically... Oh my goodness, wait, looks like Lex will have a slightly better... Oh, no, if he had gotten the spin pound, it would have been literally synced. But Arkani will have like a not even 1 second lead. Leaving ruined. Assuming they grab the moons just fine. You can long jump backwards, well there you go. Boom. BLJ, surely. Excuse me. And there we go, yeah. It's literally going to come down to BM. Like, that's insane. They're literally not even a second apart. Bro, why has today been so dang good? It's actually insane. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure. I think Lex goes for Bertram. I'm not sure about Arkani. I'm gonna check the stat sheet real quick. I'm not sure if that's something we keep track of in Division B. No, it looks like we have Birdless Shards and Bowser Dram, but no Bird Dram. But I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, I don't think Lex goes for Crates. I think he goes for Bird Dram. Arkani, I cannot remember for the life of me. Arkani does Crates for Ethan. Okay, thank you. And yeah, here we go. Okay, I was right about Lex, and yeah, Ethan was right about Arkani. Perfect. See what happens when we come together? We can get these things, no problem. Can fill in where I might not know. That's why you guys are here. Huge shoutouts to chat. And yeah, honestly, that guy, like, leading up to Bunnies here, it definitely was feeling like that. Like, I know we've had to reload the streams a couple times, so we literally have had the same feed twice. But I mean, in that room, it definitely, it wasn't, but it definitely felt like it again. It's been insane. But yeah, we do see the difference here. It might look like Arkani pulled a little bit ahead, but we'll have that Crates Moon to grab, whereas Lex will not have to do that. So it all depends how these shards go for the runners, and then the fights, of course, but once we get to that Crates Moon, we'll get to truly see what the difference is. What the difference is here. There we go. I can speak. I'm sure about that. Pulling a me in sunshine. That is a wild statement, if I do say so myself. And yes, Karaz, we are indeed here in the booth for this match. And I'm glad I'm here, because this has been a banger of a match. Very glad I was able to be in the booth for this one. But yeah, pretty good charts from both here. Nothing that stood out too much. The stat sheet does show their golds, yes, that guy. It pulls their golds according to the runs, so it might not be fully 100% accurate, but it is very, very accurate. Like, it would only be a couple golds that might be wrong. But yes, if you go to the second last second last sheet on the stats B sheet, you'll see the runners' PBs and golds respectively. Alright, Arkani choosing to do Harriet first. Luckily, not choosing to invalidate his run. That's what you love to see. But Lex, unfortunately, is going to be doing topper first, so that will actually be GG Arkani. Congrats on making it to the finals. No, I'm totally kidding, but you know, I myself am personally a big Harriet first advocate, so that's why I say that. It's all jokes, but you know, it's good to see Arkani being a fellow Harriet first enjoyer. Okay, here we go. We'll get to see the opposite fights now. Looks like Lex, okay, will not be opting to do Sarbamba. It looks like he may have been setting up for it for a brief period there, but choosing not to do it. Perfectly fine. Oh, Arkani taking some damage. Didn't exactly see what happened there, taking more damage. This is a little bit scary here for Arkani. He still has another phase after this too, I believe. Oh no, that was last phase, never mind. Don't mind me. Maybe Placid, I'm not sure. Maybe. We definitely did see it in Division A, but that is like 101 runners, so it's maybe possible. And that's why you love to see that guy moving to the ways of the Harriet first. That's what you love to see. I'm glad you decided to change your ways for the better. But yeah, as Placid said in chat, Lex is in the lead. Not only because of the health refill for Arkani, but also the fact that Arkani needs to grab this extra moon, whereas Lex does not. We have to see the difference here in just a moment. Oh, Arkani going for the triple jump. Landing in the water, though. Oh, breaking 3 of the crates. Makes it work, though. Oh, Lex playing it super safe. Do not blame him. But yeah, here's where we get to see the difference. Lex will be able to pull ahead because he does not need to grab that crate's moon. Oh, Lex having a bit of difficulty starting this climb. Does get it in the end, though. Oh, getting that one little weird spot there where he has to kind of jump out of it. A little bit strange there from Lex, but does make it work. And here we go. It all comes down to the mech fight. What will we see here? This mech fight determined the last race, and it looks like it very well could determine this race as well. Lex a clean first bubble. Arkani gonna have to take it slightly slower to set it up, but does nail it as well. Oh, Lex! Be careful, be careful. There we go. And they are just about synced because of that. Oh my goodness, they're like not even half a second apart now. What is going on with today? Why have we only had good races today? What is going on? Holy crap. Okay, it looks like Lex is going to be setting up for TA, whereas Arkani will not. It's good to see the difference that TA makes here, and Lex nails it. Arkani, a little bit of a bonk. You have to be a little bit careful. There we go. And there we go. Okay, Lex with the TA. Gonna pull slightly ahead. But it's gonna come down to Moon, folks. And this is what it's all about. Races like this makes tournaments like these so dang good. It's actually so cool to see. And okay, I didn't quite get to see what the difference was with that TA. It looks like it's about, what is that? About 7 seconds or so. I was looking at the fade outs there for the moon screens. I guess we'll see for sure once we get these mech splits. And we'll get to see the difference on the head-to-head, but it's coming down to Moon. This is insane. I think this is actually probably the closest race into Moon so far. Like, we've had some insane, like 2 seconds apart out of Mech, 3 seconds apart out of, or no, not Mech, Metro, sorry. We've had 2 seconds apart out of Metro, 3 seconds apart out of Metro. And I mean, this race was about 25 seconds different out of Metro. But I don't think we've had a race that was 7 seconds apart in the Moon yet. I think this is definitely the closest one so far, going into the Last Kingdom. We'll get to see it. And I mean, the difference could just very well be, maybe a missed fast hat, maybe a missed Mooncave skip, maybe a bad pillars. I know Lex's pillars are generally quite good. I know he definitely probably has Arkani beat there, so Arkani might have to hope that Lex maybe misses a Mooncave skip or, misses a fast hat. No, Lex has not been going for 2DSS in these races. He definitely could. Yes, you are right. He definitely could. But I think he's been choosing not to for the sake of races, which honestly is very understandable. Honestly, even in Division S, I feel like we might not see a whole lot of 2DSSs other than maybe, like the very top of the top, like Lucid and Hotboy. Good Mooncave skips from both. I think Lex had to slightly readjust it, so Arkani making up a teeny tiny bit of time. And it's going to be about a 3-second difference going into Chapel. He did miss it. Okay, thank you. Wasn't sure if that was a miss or just needing to readjust it. But I mean, with a race this close, of course, everyone's going to be tuned in, so able to catch that. This is crazy, folks. I've said it already, but this is crazy. This is, as you might be able to say, absolute cinema. I really hope the last 2 races are like this too. Because then we'd have a full day of just extremely close, extremely hype races. Alright, and both of them clean second phases here. Lex being very close to the edge here. But definitely will make sure that Bowser isn't turning around. It's only BTT for them? Maybe. Yeah, that's quite possible. I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. Alright, both of them hitting clean third phases. It's gonna come down to escape. Who's it gonna be? Only a couple seconds apart. Yeah, I mean, we've seen some shenanigans in Escape, even today. We've seen some crazy things happen in Escape, so... it's still anyone's race here. We see Lex getting slightly stuck. Don't know if that actually gave Arkani any small room to catch up, but... Perhaps maybe like a split second or so. Gonna need a little bit more than that, though. Alright, well, this is the big part here, 2D section. Can these runners pull it off? Yeah, we see Lex not opting for 2DSS, and of course, yeah, Arkani not either. Let's see it. Lex with a good 2D skip. Arkani's gonna have to match. Oh, bonking a little bit, but second try is good. And at this point, Lex just needs to have a clean pillars here, and this race will be his. Oh, Arkani hitting the block. So we're gonna have to do a swipe here. Alright, here we go. This is looking to be about, like a 7 or 8 second difference into pillars. Here we go. That looks like a very good first pillar from Lex. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was an absolute masterclass of the first pillar, Arkani, please. Okay, that was a little bit spooky. But dang, Lex. Oh my goodness, Lex with the insane pillars. And there we go. Showing why he is the BTT guy for Moon. GG Lex. Going to be taking home the win with a 103. What is that? 32. GG to Lex. Going to be moving on to the finals. And going to be a 103.46, it looks like, for Arkani. 47. I think these are actually the two best times in Division B so far. So both of these players showing up and showing out. Actually insane to see. But it will be Lex moving on to the grand finals to take on either Shuna Ethan or Cobra CJ. But yeah, very, very hype. That is what you love to see. Very, very good races. And yeah, these are the two best times in Division B. Just checking the stat sheet here. Crazy stuff. And yes, this is true. Arkani does have a bronze match. So we'll be facing the loser of Shuna Ethan and Cobra CJ. All right, well, that was very, very fun. Do we possibly get any of the runners in the booth here for a quick interview? Perhaps. It looks like Lex is in waiting room. Will Arkani join as well? But yeah, what a match, dude. That's insane. I'm so glad I decided to commentate this one. Very, very glad I got to witness this. Yeah, looks like we'll just wait for Lex to get dragged in here. And then we'll get to hear his thoughts about the run. And I'm very interested to see what Lex thought of this run. I mean, he played very, very well, so I would assume he probably feels pretty good about it, but oh yeah, looks like Dansta might be a little bit AFK at the moment. We can wait a minute, that's chill. Um, but yeah, no. Just a very, very good match. And yeah, like I said, these are the two best times in Division B that we've seen so far. Putting it all on the line here for the semifinals. That is what you love to see. Definitely shows why both of these runners deserve to be here. I mean, yeah, both of them playing. I mean, Lex playing not even 30 seconds off his PB. Arkani playing not even 40 seconds off his PB. So, like, just all around, such a dang good match. If you missed any bit of it, if you just came in late, I definitely recommend checking out the full VOD once it's published. Because this was a good race from start to finish. Very, very enjoyable. But yeah, I guess we're still just waiting here for a moment. Um, oh, looks like we got the Lex webcam on Arkani's side. Shout out Lex's cat cam. You know, I'm a big enjoyer of Lex's webcam. I do like it a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to think of things, man. Um, yeah, I mean we've got Lex moving on to the grand finals. It will be a best of three, by the way, the grand finals. So gonna need to win two matches before your opponent wins two. Um, tell us a joke. My SMO gameplay. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that so funny, chat? Oh, you were going that road. Okay. I see. I see. I understand. You want to go that road? Sure. But wow. Oh, welcome back. Perhaps Dansta. Uh, give me a sec. Sure. Um, But yeah, like I said, grand finals is going to be best of three, so Lex will need to win two before his opponent wins two. Bronze match is just best of one, I believe. So just one match to determine it all there. And actually, we will be getting our first grand finals, our first taste of a grand finals in Division C. Going to be on Sunday, starting at 22:30 UTC. Arkani said he got a 103.46. Lex, I believe, got a 103.32. Yes, thank you, Placid. That was correct. See, I remember stuff. I'm good like that. But yeah, we're gonna be getting our first taste of a grand finals here in Division C on Sunday, starting at 22:30 UTC. It's gonna be Ghetto Otaku versus Kaug. So definitely gonna be very, very hype. Recommend checking it out for sure. Gonna be a lot of fun. I will actually be there myself with Cosmic 64 commentating that one. So it should be a lot of fun. All right, hello Lex.
Hello. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Yeah, could be better. It wasn't the best of runs right there, but
It wasn't the best of runs. You just casually dropped the best time in Division B, and you're saying it's not a good run?
Did you see the luncheon? Did you see the luncheon? It was awful. I don't know how I uncaptured that lava bubble. I was just gripping the controller too hard while shaking, and then boom, I'm just dead.
Okay, I will admit that was a bit of a strange one, but yeah, I mean, besides that, played
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
well
pretty sure I
throughout,
got
I
a
feel
new
like.
best tourney pillars as well, so that's always good.
Yeah, that seemed really, really clean. I'm not sure what that time was, but
I think it was
yeah,
like
it
a
was
mid
very, very
50
good.
or something.
Mid 50, hot dang. But yeah, I mean, I guess besides that luncheon, how did you feel about the rest of your run?
I mean, yeah, the rest also could have gone better. Everything just started kind of going downhill after Wooded. I played it really safe and lost, and then Night Metro I just had a bit of a meltdown. Yeah. Somehow I golded that bunnies. My bunnies gold is really bad because I just took it from a run because all my splits were messed up because I used to do creates and then I dropped it. So I just took it from a run. So somehow that golded, even though I missed Bird Jam and a bunch of other things. So yeah.
Wow, that's actually kind of insane. What the heck?
I lowered my sub by 13 in that run because I also golded Snow.
Jeez. Well, there you go. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, so
Very, very good. So what's your thought at now?
It's at 10. Wait, actually, no. Did I? Hold on. Wait, I need to reset my splits. I might not. No, I didn't. It was by 4 seconds. Okay. I was looking at the best possible time. But it's now a 101.41. So still improving.
Wow. Yeah, there you go. I mean, getting it down slowly but surely.
I mean, yeah,
That's what you love to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, huge GG's on the win. Going to be moving on to the finals to face either Shuna Ethan or Cobra CJ. How do you feel about that match?
They're both pretty good players. Ethan obviously having the bit of the PB advantage, but I'm sure it'll be pretty even no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Cobra drop, I believe, 2 105s. I think Ethan maybe dropped. Actually, I think Ethan dropped a 103, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe he did, yeah.
So,
also, I'm quite mad that I missed left side, because this is the first run that I've done it in the tourney, because I just recently added it, so I'm quite mad that I missed that. Oh well.
Yeah, I did notice that. Like, I was looking at the stat sheet, I was like, okay, he hasn't gone for it in either of the other runs before, so we probably won't see it. And then he just went for it.
I just added that after my last race, so that was like 2 weeks ago or something.
Oh, right on.
At least I got
maybe you'll get
hydrophobia.
it during the finals. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe you'll see it during the finals. Go your way.
Yeah, hopefully.
But yeah, I guess, do you have any kind of last thoughts here before we head out for the next one?
I'm excited for the final. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, regardless of who you're playing. But yeah, GG's again, and GG's to Arkani if you're listening. And yeah, I guess we'll take it to a short break here after we get back.
Is not
We'll have our
that
first
important. Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. We'll have our first Division S matchup here coming up after this. Going to be between Hot Boy and Mesa, so should be a lot of fun. Make sure to stay tuned for that. We'll be back in about 15.